So one. Oh, man. Double tap. Yes. I should be joining Angie. It's called to order City of Port Richey City Council emergency meeting Monday, October 7th, 2024. I stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Madam Clerk, have roll, please.
Mayor John Eric Hoover.
Here.
Vice Mayor Linda Rodriguez. Let the record show that Vice Mayor Linda Rodriguez is absent from tonight's meeting. Councilman David Mueller.
Here.
Councilman Robert Hubbard.
Here.
Councilwoman Lisa Burke.
Here.
City Attorney Nancy Meyer.
Here.
City Manager Matthew Koppler.
Here. Thank you. First up, comments from the general public. We have no one in the audience, so I'll bring it back to the council. Next up is comments from the city manager. Pass to Mr. Koppler for his comments. No comments. Okay. Moving around to comments from the mayor and city council. I'll start with Councilman Burke.
No comments.
Councilman Hubbard.
No.
Councilman Mueller.
Yeah, just a quick couple of them. I'd like to thank the city workers for getting the ramp open. A lot of people are trying to get their boats out of the water and finally got that cleared. Got the floating dock put back together, and the ramp actually had lots of debris that would cause you to lose traction if you're coming out. So they were down there with the Vector truck doing that, cleared it pretty good. And I'd like to give consideration, and maybe not for discussion at this meeting, but I noticed Pasco County is waiving permit fees for storm damage repairs that are going to return it. I'd like us to maybe consider looking at maybe waiving the first $15,000 of construction. That's about a $450 to $500 or a permit fee that would be helpful to those residents, and we have a lot of them in that situation. I'd also like us to give consideration to looking at the other boat ramps in the area and get some kind of agreement going that, hey, when there is a storm, maybe the Naughty or Sand Pebble or whatever, the boating center or whatever, could allow residents to remove their boats and just kind of get a working relationship there. But that's to do in the future. But those are some ideas. Thank you.
The only thing I have, obviously, is we just obviously went through this past with Helene, lots of flooding, and of course now this is we could potentially take a direct hit here. So what I want to urge is that people heed the evacuation warnings. I know a lot of us didn't evacuate for the last one, and we had several fires and several rescues, stuff like that. This could potentially be very, very catastrophic from a wind, and we do have the debris. Although we have been, making an effort to try to get that picked up. We're not going to pick it up all of it, obviously, in the time frame we have. So please heed those warnings. Find, get your stuff together and find a place to stay and get out of the area so that you aren't impacted with your life by the storm. Could be catastrophic. So I'll pass it to. Let's go next to the council business. Item number 1: local state of emergency, Hurricane Milton status and discussion. I'll pass it to Ms. Koppler for introduction.
Yes. So now that we're being faced by another hurricane, we are going to be declaring. Actually, I've already declared local state of emergency for Milton, and rather than wait for this to hit and have a meeting with you guys so you can get out of here, we wanted to have it tonight and let you ratify this.
Okay, so with that, unless there's any discussion, looking for a motion to approve the resolution number 2432 for the state of emergency.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, motion second for discussion.
Nancy to read it.
Oh, yeah, Nancy, can we read that by title, please?
Yes, thank you. Resolution number 2432, a resolution of the City Council of the City of Port Richey, Florida, ratifying the state of local emergency in Port Richey, declared by the city manager due to Tropical Storm Milton, now known as Hurricane Milton, and its potential threat of harm to the residents and property of the City of Port Richey, providing for powers to adequately respond to a disaster and providing for an effective date.
Thank you. Okay, so I have motion second. I open up public comment. There's none here. Bring it back to council for a vote. All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. And so that's all the council business. I'll open up for any old business for discussion.
Well, anybody that doesn't want to evacuate, and when they're told to, we need to get their next of kin listed so that maybe it will ring true that we're not dealing with something that's, fun and games here. This is serious.
Yeah. No,
Well, they actually in Pinellas County and some places in Charlotte County, they'll write they'll have pen markers and they'll take their arm and say, who do we need to contact? And they write it on their arm and the phone number right on their arm.
it's not one to play with. Like I said, it's until we actually know what the exact track will be. I think by the time we really know that, it might be too late to evacuate at that point. So we really need to think about it now and just take precautions and go ahead and get out. I guess we still have fire department, police department kind of going around with the bullhorn saying, I know there was actually a LED truck that's going around that was doing that. So I guess that's going to continue through tomorrow.
Yep.
So please heed those warnings. Like I said, we want to make sure you're safe, and hopefully we'll have a city to come back to. So if that's no discussion for motion.
Motion
Motion,
Second.
Okay, got motion second. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Meeting adjourned.